Fiona the fox was a cheerful little fox with a big, fluffy tail that she loved to swish and swoosh through the air. She would swish it when she was happy, and she would swish it when she was sad. Every morning, when Fiona woke up, she would shake her little tail like a furry flag in the wind. Then she would go out into the forest and play. She would swish her tail through the trees and jump over logs, always keeping her tail in the air. The other foxes would watch her and giggle because they all wanted to be as happy as Fiona. But one day, Fiona woke up and her tail wasn't in the mood for swishing or swooshing. No matter how hard she tried, her tail just wouldn't move. "Oh, what am I gonna do?" cried Fiona. She didn't want to go to the forest and make a fool of herself, so she stayed in her den all day. The other foxes noticed that Fiona wasn't at her usual spot in the forest, so they went to her den to see how she was doing. "What's wrong, Fiona?" they asked. "My tail is being very naughty," she said, hanging her head. "It won't swish or swoosh. It just won't move." Just then, a wise old owl flew by. He had seen Fiona from his tree and he knew why she was upset. "Fiona," he hooted, "a little shake and a wiggle is not going to make your tail happy. Your tail needs a good strong wind to blow through it to make it swish and swoosh." Fiona thought about this. Now, the wind was stronger than her, but maybe if she could find somewhere high up, she could swish and swoosh her tail in the wind. So Fiona and the other foxes went to the top of the tallest hill in the forest. And when Fiona let her tail fly, whoosh, it swished and swooshed through the air like a giant orange feather. All the foxes cheered for Fiona, and she was so happy she could have swished and swooshed her tail forever. But then she remembered what the owl had said. It wasn't her strength that made her tail dance. It was the wind. So she turned to the wind and thanked him. And from that day on, whenever Fiona saw the wind, she would swish and swoosh her tail in thanks. The end.